What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Bofina1 bringing you guys in another YouTube video, and today I just want to get on here and make a quick video. I guess you can look at this as kind of like a motivational, whatever you want to call it. This can be applied to anything in life, especially right now within the crypto market and just the world and investing and, like I said, life in general. Patience is a virtue. So I know many of have heard about what happened with Say Mask and, the release and that, it's taken a little bit longer for it to actually be available to use. But patience is a virtue. That's part of investing. That's part of life. Stuff takes time. Stuff doesn't just happen because you want it to happen that day. Stuff just doesn't just go like that with the snap of a finger because you want it to happen that exact moment. It's the same thing like going to school, right? Like, so for example, I went to high school, then I went to college for 5 years, got my bachelor's of science, in industrial engineering, but I was there for 5 years. I had to sit there and go through the gen eds, the prereqs, then get to like the classes that actually, I guess you could say, mean something. I had to do internships, I had to volunteer, I had to do all these things to get to the job that I'm at right now. And that took, 5 years of kind of combining and building and all that stuff. So it's the same thing. You have to kind of look at it with investments, with a new company. It takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. And I think that's the problem with a lot of people. I think people tend to think, okay, I put money into something, I invest into something, I'm supposed to have it right away. A lot of people are really into instant gratification, whereas a lot of like the old heads would say like microwave, they want it right now. Nobody really wants to wait. Nobody wants to take their time. I get it. Like, you want to invest in something, you're like, hey, I plan to be a millionaire next month. I want to quit my job. I want to leave, all that. But you have to remember, like, even some of the bigger companies like the Facebook, the Microsoft, the Teslas, like those companies, they didn't just blow up literally overnight. It might have took them 5, 10, 20 years. And in crypto, it's a little different. I don't feel like a lot of the coins that blow up take people that long, but most of them take at least 6 months to a year. And like I said, you can use that in anything in life, not just crypto. Patience is a virtue. If you're a person that you can be patient and what I call have delayed gratification, like for example, I would love to be able to go buy a Tesla right now. I could afford to buy a Tesla, but it wouldn't really be an overall good investment just because of other things that I have. But if I wait another year or two where, I've paid off certain bills, paid off some more student loans, maybe even made some money from my investments, it would be a better move or financial move overall. And that's how you kind of have to look at stuff. Like, people want everything right now. And sometimes getting everything right now is not always the best move. And it's okay to have to wait. So patience is a virtue. Enjoy the process. I think that's the biggest thing. That's what I've learned too. Enjoying the process. Like, when you're in it, right? Like, whatever you're going through, when you're in it, you're in it. You're depressed, you're sad, you're not feeling it, whatever the case is. But as like in the end, you'll look back and be like, I needed to go through that to get to where I'm at now. And that's what I think a lot of people have to start realizing, like, all this stuff that's going on, you got to go through this. You got to go through the swings of the market to be able to handle when the market's up and you take your profit, because you'll be like, yeah, I sat there for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and I waited and I went through all the FUD. I went through everything. It's the same thing that goes with life. Like me, like going through getting my bachelor's degree. I had some dark times. I struggled in a lot of classes, just a lot of stuff. Couldn't get internships for a long time. And then I started volunteering and realizing, like, hey, you volunteer, that's still the same thing as experience. You're just not getting paid for it. And then that led to another thing. Then that led to another thing. But if I didn't go through that, I don't think I would be where I'm at. You get what I'm saying? So patience is a virtue. Being able to, like, fight through the storm, being able to, you know, trust the process. I think that's the biggest thing, is trusting the process. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. Just a little motivation for you guys to keep you guys going. It is hump day, so halfway through the week, so keep pushing. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll chat with you later. Peace, Fin Army.